but critical. So at that point, I realized it's just a waste of time. It's a waste of time to respond to that, right? Like, you have to understand your value and your worth. If anyone is talking down to you, if anyone is like insulting you, or just saying stuff, if you respond, you're at equal lengths at them. You need to hold yourself up here. Hold yourself up here. And this is my huge issue with online, is so many times I'll bring myself down. And it's stupid. But it's because it's like I'm a streamer and a content creator, right? But I never wanted to be. I'm not saying I'm not grateful for it. I'm just saying that I just played League and turned on the start streaming button, hit the record button. Like Professor Colley's the one who got me into YouTube. And the streaming thing, like one of my friends told me, hey, you should stream your games in high elo. And then all of a sudden, I have thousands of people that watch me, thousands of people that know me. It's like I have to start acting this way and start acting that way. But it's like, I didn't prepare myself to be in this situation where I always have to be held to this highest degree. But I'm telling you, it is 10 times smarter to do. Just understand that it's never worth it back, or it's never worth to say anything. But if you want to like have a heated League debate, that's fine. I mean, if you play the game all day, you have to have passion for it. If you ever get upset at League, you shouldn't be like... League has this weird bias towards it, where if you ever get like angry, it's just deemed toxic. Because the thing is, anything can be deemed toxic. In Season 6, Season 7, Season 5, toxicity was like telling someone something really awful, like you know, like something just horrendous. And then like Season 8, Season 9, Season 10, toxicity was like spam pinging your teammates. Or it was like typing like, I guess their jungler's just better, guys. But it's like, dude, unless you're telling somebody something really horrendous, you're not toxic. I had to break it to you. You're not toxic. Thank you for the leash, Ori. Not toxic unless you're saying something like really, really horrendous. I'm so sick of people like overusing the word toxic. Like I can be like, ping Lee Sin 3 times. Toxic, Karasmai, that's toxic. Stop being toxic. Like, dude, I could be pinging him because I think it's fucking funny. You know? For no reason. There literally could be any reason out there. Or, hey dude, you scuffed up this play. You know how many friends I've made personally in League where our first interaction was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing right there? And I'd be like, what do you mean what the fuck am I doing? I'm doing this because of this. And they'd be like, no, you're wrong. And I'll be like, no, you're wrong. I don't really think that that's worth the Echo, to be honest. Traded Grom for blue. Did he even get a Dark Harvest stack or what? Can I get help? We have a Lee Sin mid, right? Like I should at least be getting help or something. He actually did rotate. Holy smoly. Thank you for the rotate, Lee Sin. See, the reason why I ping Lee Sin to follow is because I know that we win 2v2. And I know that I'm stronger than Echo, because Echo just used his entire combo on stealing my blue buff. But in doing that, I hope you realize that what Echo did there, he wasn't recycling his own camps. So my camps, they're going to spawn faster and faster because I cleared them as soon as they spawn. So my next cycle is where I beat him. See, in situations like that, a good way to not tilt is just understanding that there's punishment for almost every play that the enemies could and will make, you know? I put that controller there just because I want my support to clear it up, and then I'm gonna clear this Krug, I'm gonna clear this Krug, I'm gonna look here. Echo could potentially be behind. Okay, I was gonna say either behind bot or top, and he was behind top. So now that they have no ward, now we just go in. Go on this bitch, go on that bitch, boom, easy. And Aatrox killed the Echo! Let's go! And we get the scuttle. That's what I'm talking about, team, man. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I really don't like getting scuttles without, like, getting the XP and all this. But I just want you to think about it. Echo actually put himself so far behind. because of what he did, and I'm not behind at all. I'm same gold, a little bit under X speed, I'd say, but I'm same gold. And the thing is, when I get my 4, my champion is going to be like 2 times as useful. That's how you always have to see it. Most champions, you're going to be 2 times as useful. So right now, with the pace of the game, how it's going, Echo's not making the right decisions because his solution to Kayn was tackling the issue head on by cheesing, by invading. And that's fine to do that, but the thing is you have to have a fallback method. When all he gets is a camp, but he's not fast clearing his own camps, well, you think, oh, well, I mean, he didn't lose any camps and he gained camps, he'd be ahead. The thing is, if I can farm my camps faster, then I'm just going to be at a better cycle, and the more you kill them, the more they level up. And it's like, I'm getting much more value out of my camps. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Invades are only really good if you can like consistently do it. It has to be a consistent thing. It's a very high tempo performance playstyle. What people will do, and this is why I always flame people that invade, they'll invade once and then it's done. It's like, oh, I invaded once, and it's like, okay, well, I got this one little invade, and that's all. That's that, you know. But that's not how the game is. That's not how the game works. You either play high tempo with the invades, or you don't. Because if you're just going for one camp, you're gonna get outcycled. Especially with the champ like Kayn that farms a lot faster than Echo. You'll have like equal CS to me, but think about it. I have a lot more gank time. Like I ganked once, soon to gank twice. Oh, I got the exhaust too. I mean, I'll take that. Fucking flash and exhaust. Where's the metal music? Well, being informative. Oh, it's gonna have to wait till after. Wait, did Echo die again? Yeah, this guy's just tilted. He's making some tilt plays. You can always tell when they're tilted, because this is how easy it is for someone to get tilted. Whenever you do something and it doesn't work out, your initial thought would be like, oh. Like, okay, let me explain this. This is why solo queue gets frustrating. Let's say you're I don't know if you guys have ever done this when you're young. When I was young, you know, you have a very curious mind. So when I was young, I remember one time the light in my room, my lamp was on for hours, right? So being young and curious, what I did is I grabbed the lamp, grabbed the light bulb. I don't know why, I just grabbed it. And then it hurt really bad. And like it stung, it hurt really bad. And the thing is, I didn't think to myself, hey, maybe I should do that again, but this time I'm gonna try with only leaving the lamp on for an hour instead of 2 hours. I'm gonna leave the lamp on for only an hour instead of 2 hours to see the effect. Instead of thinking for a way, see, the thing is, the thought process has to be, okay, I'm gonna leave the lamp off for 2 hours and then see. It has to be a lot more productive instead of, will it hurt less instead of, will this not hurt at all, if that makes sense. That's the type of thought process you have to have as a jungler. As a player in general in League. You have to be thinking of plays that you know will work out, where the likelihood of it working out is higher than the likelihood of it not working out, especially after you've seen that it already didn't work out. So the gank top didn't work, died to Aatrox. Gank top again, didn't work, died to Aatrox. He did the same exact thing, except we had a blasting wand instead, but Aatrox had 4 items, 4 XP, level 6. You know? That's how League has to be. It was like me, I'm grabbing the light bulb over and over, but that's because the light bulb and the lamp isn't plugged in. You know? That's pretty much the type of playstyle you have to go for. See right here, kind of playing with fire because I know Echo's up top side. But the thing is I understand his pathing pattern. His pattern is, this is something that's a little bit, this is the advanced mechanics that a lot of you lower ranked players would never find out unless I tell you. But it's like, let me tell you this. Once you start to recognize what they do, you can catch on to what they're doing the entire game. He's gank top, he paths up, ganks top, paths up, ganks top. Notice whatever he's doing, he's not traveling the river. He's not traveling the, for either objective. He's traveling behind lanes. through that patternized gameplay, I can have enough confidence to look for plays in the river, through the river. Right here, it's a little bit overconfidence. Just understanding that he hasn't really been down here too much. And if he were, he would have already came. Because look at how low they are. He would have already hopped this wall and came. So he might come now for the counter, but notice I'm waiting for Lee Sin. This is playing with my advantage. So now Echo's down here. Now we see Echo. And instead of them getting killed to a gank, we live. Instead of us diving and getting countered, we don't. And when you look at that, we actually got a kill out of it. Jesus. That was really close. Now we send this in, we get the rift. I'm gonna look long, but I'm also gonna look for vision. Because we need to make sure that we're not all coming from the same direction. What? Huh?
Whom should I obey? Or the fallen implement with delusions of grandeur?
What? Alright, let's go gank bot. I think they're overstaying. Echo shouldn't really be staying. He should go farm his wolf camp up. They wouldn't expect me to stay here either. That's their issue with them. They underestimated me. I could have flashed and lived! Why did I not believe in Seraphine? I literally knew that that was gonna happen, dude. Oh, it's fine though. Saving my flash is not the end of the world. Alright, but see, now I played smarter than him mentally. Notice where Echo came from, his pathing. Notice his camps. No bot side camps. So he's gonna give up the dragon. Or, because I'm ahead, I could look to counter top. Or I could look to counter mid. Because guess what? Blue Kayn also has mobility. So this is taking understanding champion, and it's taking understanding the jungle, and it's taking understanding the pathing, and it's taking understanding Echo, and it's taking understanding of mid matchups, top matchups, some advantage, ult advantage, prowler advantage, item advantage. This is how jungling works. Oh, he invaded my topside camps. That was smart. That was really smart by Echo. Put a control ward out, and now he's farming his own topside camps. And while he's doing that, maybe look for the kill on Ahri. Not maybe, actually. I could definitely look for the kill on Ahri. And see, that's the issue with his playstyle, is he's thinking one-dimensionally. If he was thinking more than one-dimensionally, he would have killed Lee Sin with Ahri. And that's how I could pick apart these junglers. So you have to think about their weaknesses. You have to think about their weaknesses and pick them apart one by one. He has more CS, that's fine. Take the CS. I'll take the kills, I'll take the blue, I'll take everything. Look at their bot lane, overextended as hell. I don't charge at them because I don't have enough damage to kill them with just Zeri. We would need more damage. I understand that they are a supportive comp, which means that they're playing to be like a double support, yada yada yada. Echo's probably gonna run top. I could have taken his Gromp, right? But instead I'm going to opt for the dragon. At this point, I mean, Zeri, we shouldn't be looking for a 2v2. They're a comp designed to just try and survive in these situations. But see, if they flash, then yeah, why not? Look at my damage. Look at my damage. Just look here. Look at that damage. I did nothing to them. Nothing. I think Lee Sin got the dragon. Look, Zeri's pinging me. So yeah, if she wants to be angry, I could just explain real fast. Simple as that. Don't have damage to win 2v2. I'm no reset. They're strong. They're double support. A lot of healing. See, so this is a way that you can have like, you can notice an issue, you can quickly go over and be like, okay, well yeah, this is why this happened. And now there's no animosity. Now it's like, okay, there's no hatred. And it's just like, okay, that makes sense. Or if he was more confused, then I would just be like, alright, we could rewatch it. And I'll show him how much damage I did to Sona. But see, he kind of gave it up. He's just pinging. But I mean, sometimes people will just ping even if they're wrong. So if you know that they're wrong, just meet them. I knew that she was wrong, but it makes sense for her to think that we should win 2v2 because it's Jung AD versus AD sup. But they're a bot lane that's designed to not die in those situations. Like, that's their design. That's how they work. And that's the thing is, when you understand how they work, you should also understand how to counter it. So they have a double support type bot lane. How do you counter a double support bot lane? Serpents, Executioner, Prowlers, Edge of Knights, like that, right? That's why understanding this stuff is so important. It's big brain for you. You understand how the champs work, you understand how the counters work. Look, I'm gonna act like I don't know she's there, because this is me being a method actor. I also wanted vision of Ahri, and I noticed that Ahri being there means I can't kill. But Lee Sin being here means that we could look. Oh. That's bad. She's her flash though, right? She's her ult. Her having no ult. See, this is the type of stuff you have to think about. Okay, well, what did I get for that? I died, used my flash, used my ult. Not the best. That's a situation where you're losing out on a lot. You play off time slots as a jungler. So we have a time slot where she has no ult, so we can look to be a little bit more aggressive around the map, because it's a global ult. So a global ult means that we don't have to worry too much about that type of stuff. Echo, he just died for free. We could respawn, take his topside camps, take the rift, because there's 20 seconds on him being dead and me being alive. You have to think about time slots. That's like one of the most important things as a jungler. Time slots, you just fill in the gaps. Okay. I have this excess amount of time for them to have none of this. I have this excess amount of time for them to have none of that. You know, what am I going to do during this time? What am I going to do for that time? So, you look for the invade, look for the topside play, because they don't have the cross map ult. Set up even vision. This vision will help for a future type play. Now it's like I could just dive the Camille after getting an invade, and then it's punishing the Jung and it's punishing the top laner. I had to use my ult, but I mean, she's tanky. Why not? Get top tower on top it. Go! Nozer, thanks so much to the prime. Zone W. EQ out. I get rift. So instead of farming my own camps, I farm his camp, I get the topside play, and I'm able to punish all together. All together. The reason why you have to play like this is because Blue Kayn doesn't scale. He falls off. And my team doesn't scale. We fall off. We're all AD for the most part. And they have a Sona, so they're going to be really tanky and unkillable soon. See, that's bad. See, this is something that someone would get flamed for. But see, I never fucking flamed them. People call me toxic. If I was toxic, I would flame every damn game. This is why I don't believe in the term toxic. It's a stupid terminology. Look, they got shields, they got heals. I counted the shields, counted the heals. Augers. Reset 40 seconds before dragon every single time, alright? 40 seconds, okay? Say it with me. 40 seconds. That's it. 40 seconds. Serpents, double control word. You're always adding and taking and giving. I have no flash, so see, they could punish me not having flash for 80 seconds, but they're not. They're going to look to group, so what do we look to do? We change our playstyle. If they're grouping, I play for poke. If they're splitting, I play for engage. Simple as that. That's how Blue Kayn works. You want to look for side plays. You don't want to look for the group. Group is good when you get man immune. I don't have man immune, so I'm not going to look for it. For vision, if all this area is controlled like how we have it, this is beautiful by my team, by the way. So just acknowledge how well they have this vision set up. They're looking for poke and looking for engage because Ahri's right here. Ahri's hovering this little middle area, so they can look for either a pick or a force. And then Camille's rotating over as well. Now they have 5 mid instead of just 3. And we only have 3. I gotta kill the Sona. If I can. I hit her with everything. We should be able to kill this guy, though. Never mind, we're all dead. Yeah, look at that. Instead of getting the objective, you know what we did? We walked up forward and went crazy. And now this game that went from free win is now hard loss. Actually, wait, no. Maybe not. Aatrox pops off. He did not pop off. Never mind. See, I could shot call and tell my team what to do. But with the way that this Zeri's been acting and pinging, I can tell she's toxic. She's like a ticking time bomb. This is the type of guy that goes to bars to get drunk just to see if anyone will ever like look at him weird so he can fight them. That's what type of person this Zeri is. The type of guy where you make eye contact with him and he just wants to fight you. Like, he's just looking for trouble. That's essentially what he is. So he's just waiting for someone to say something. That way he can like react. He's like, yeah, do it to me first. That way I can do it and not be called toxic. It's like so many players in NA are just worried with this like perception that, oh, I'll be considered toxic if I'm the one doing it. See, if I just ping them, I'm not the toxic one. I'm just pinging. I'm pinging. I'm not doing anything wrong. That's just a ping. You can't get offended at a ping. But it's like they incite you to get you to type so they can flame you. Think about that. That's why I just mute these players. We have the win con, we have the strategy, we have everything. All we have to do is just play smart. Top side, amps, farm. Trying to get level 13, but I'll skip out on wolves just so we can go move forward. We can get a rift and baron push same time, it'll go crazy. These guys are so obligated. Getting caught out and dying. The enemy team's literally just making it easy for us at this point. They overextended with zero vision into a Seraphine into a pinch. That's just not a logical thought process, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm smite, so we look for like zone. Right. Okay, at least Ink can zone, never mind. I don't have smite. Herald's gone, but whatever. F for Shelly. What's up, Shermo? How's the games today? Pretty good. CS advantage, speed advantage, gold advantage, objective advantage. Notice I'm not playing as a full-blown like carry. My build is not a full-blown carry because I went early counter items. And the only reason I went early counter items is because I understand that this game will go very bad for us if I play as like a solo carry. Like, I need to be able to counter all this, and then I could play aggressive. But playing off my team is what I need to do. It's a team game after all. Some games you can play to 1v9, some games you can't. When they have a supported type comp, you can. Alright, we just like make sure Echo can't leave here. I'll hold Camille, because why not? Oh. Oh. I should have ulted Echo, I guess. I do no damage to Camille. I love that. That's my favorite part. Top lane is a weak role. Camille's one of the most broken champs in the game, but she'll never get touched because top needs to remain relevant. There's too many interesting top lane personalities in LCS, so top lane needs to remain a relevant role. Okay. Top lane's a weak role. Unless you play the actual good champs, then it's a very broken role. People say top lane's a weak role, and then they lock in Renekton. Dude, top lane's so weak, man. I can't impact the game. I'm playing fucking Renekton. What do you expect? They lock in Renekton Quinn, and they're like, dude, I can't do anything. My Yorick isn't able to 1v5 the Zeri. Have you tried playing Camille? Ornn? Ribbon? Set? Anything that does true damage? When? Play those champions, and I guarantee you won't think top lane is as bad as you think it is. Dudes will pick fucking Garen and be like, what the hell? I can't 1v5 all of them. You just 1k true damage nuke somebody's HP bar. What the hell was that? Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, they're scaling so well. This is gross. Oh, look, the tilted guy I mentioned is tilting. Surprise, surprise. I think I muted him. Good thing I muted him. It's cool. I'm same level as their Echo now. I fell so far behind because I just died so many times. Because my champion does nothing to their team comp now. It's cool because Kayn is really broken. Unless you actually counter him, then he's not broken. But he's broken because people don't know how to counter him. But in high elo they do, so he's not broken. But he is broken because everyone says he's broken. They're right. It's not hard to counter Kayn. It's really just this item. The most popular item in the game for bruisers is the biggest counter to blue Kayn. Even red Kayn, because bruisers shit on red Kayn. Doesn't mean Kayn's weak, it just means that they're— oh my god, that damage. What the hell is this? Well, that was surprising. I have like 1 HP and I'm trying to be useful here. Maybe I just back off. I want to give the dragon, but I don't think we have any other option. I forget Manamin. Didn't have enough gold. That's why I pinged it. E counter Kayn. Nope. Kayn counters E. You just go Ross and knock him up. I just hit a fat combo there. Dodge that. Dodge that. The exact situation that we needed. I just want you to understand how amazing that feels when they outscale you and they have a much better team fight comp, but you're able to win the team fight because of a really big ult. Like, you guys want to rewatch that one? That was such an amazing fight. We actually played that so well. That feels great, doesn't it? They're like equal leveling. They outscaled us. They're way stronger, but we won the fight. Stuff like that makes me so questionable how people are so easy to tilt and give up. Even this game, my Zeri tried to FF. Could just be a tilt FF, but I mean, still. People that are salty all the time, I swear, they just get zero enjoyment out of this game. Oh, look, she took my blue. She's so mad. She's so mad.
Oh yes, this is the right.
I want to get armor pen, but I feel like this is more important because the ones I'm jumping on don't really have a lot of armor. These three, actually these four, they don't really have a lot of armor. Echo greeted so hard with his ult there. That's how all Echo players play. You can just tell. We should just do the Baron.
My power is the bodies of the unwilling.
Level 16. Look at that juicy damage to Camille. Holy moly. I almost do enough to break her passive shield. Okay, let's see. This is a dicey one. We didn't listen to my call at all here. I said 4-1 and we do Baron and we just grouped and lost and went 1 by 1. My only move here is just to like die, I guess. Oh, the throws are so bad. Could have just pressured Baron and got free bot inhib, right? I don't see why we did that. there really any reason to? Still get the drag soul and win. Like, there's so many opportunities to win, but dude, that's just them not listening. Aatrox just think it's smarter to group and fight. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. This is a bit of a tough one, boys. That stalls out a Baron push, but it doesn't secure us the dragon. What would secure us the dragon is if I could flash both Seraphine Sona. And I have my flash, so this is like the prime time opportunity to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna see them walk up and then I'll try and kill them both. Should have damage too. Now we should be able to get the free Dragon Soul. We only have one support this time. We do it, they zone. Nice! Oh!
The dark is gone.
Trying to get enough gold to get Grudge. I know she wants red, but it's like, I don't think red will change anything on her, as Grudge would change a lot for this game. So because this game is so close and so dicey, I have to make sure that I'm using every single like tool that I can for as well as I can. So make sure I'm getting full value out of my flash, full value out of my prowlers, full value out of my ult. Everything needs to be full value. If anything's less value than full, then we're gonna get doomed. And that'll be bad. Don't want to be doomed. It's like a little damage check I do on them. If I get Grudge, I'll be doing so much more though. Is it? Just market conveniently makes it a little bit cheaper. If I had Treasure Hunter this game, I'd be full build already. I probably would snowball a little harder. Them from Krugs. See, we have a lot of time because no inhibs are down, so they're not getting free gold. We just wait till the objectives. We have the Dragon Soul. We could wait on the Baron. We could wait on my Flash. Sure, they're going to have their sums up, but I think us having sums up is a lot more crucial than them having sums up. To be honest. I don't even track sums this game. All I have is Sona's Flash. Pretty sure my Flash is like, yeah, it's shorter CD, so my Flash will actually be up before Sona's because of my my little rune, Cosmic Insight. It's pretty good, actually. Cosmic Insight is broken, especially with helping you get tier 2 smite early on. That's also a very strong tool with the Cosmic. Other people don't utilize stuff like that. I can easily be on a ward here. At this point, I probably should have got Sweeper. It's like they're hovering towards me in like this area, so I might be on a ward. Quite smart to step back instead of step on. And again, they could just they could be moving for any reason, but it's just smart to pay attention to what they're doing. Because if you can kind of get in their mind, then you can kind of have an understanding of what you should do. Well, I do a lot of challenger players, they're so egocentric and they don't want to listen to logic or good calls. I don't think it's really anything to do with challenger players. I think it's just league in general. Oh, that's my damage with Grudge, by the way. That's my damage with Grudge, by the way. Dude, we just get full topside control. We keep shoving waves, letting minions hit towers. We can poke a little bit if we feel like we want to. And we just rotate to the Baron. And then when we get Baron, we can just split. We don't want the group. Grouping is doing what they want, and we don't want to do what they want. I don't like them. They don't like me. I don't want to do what they want. They don't want to do what I want. So you got to find a way to get... Oh, shit. That was bad. That was a good charm. Snuck on me. Trying to get our ult. Oh, we should rotate now. Ari's build is really bad, though. Look at her build. She has a Neathfish chains. Just trying to scare him. See how much I can get out of them. Alright, now we go do the Baron. And then we could use Baron to get an inhib, and then we could use inhib to get Elder. And then we could use Elder to end game. Unless they want to contest this, then I'll go kill him. Oh, dude. Oh, that's so chalked. We could maybe still win. We have Zeri, though. I used Flash and died. What? Guys, there's a Senna free autoing. Free auto Senna. Free auto Senna. He does damage. Wait, Zeri's scaling, though. Holy shit. I griefed that so hard, man. Oh, I'm so bad for that one. I would have won the game if I played that well. I couldn't get my ult off. All I have to do is kill Sona and I kill Senna for free. I'm so sad with myself. Ooh! He's in. This is another healthy thing to remind yourself. At this point of the game, I don't think anything that happened the first 15 to 20 minutes matters. At this point of the game, nothing that happened prior to this matters. I can give her red now. I feel comfortable giving her red. They actually hard carried me that fight. That's so good by them. That I played that last fight really badly. Okay, I just want to make sure that she dies for sure, because they have a lot of healing. Someone like snuck a heal on her, that could be bad. Oh, we could back off. Oh, wait, I just remembered that both their bot laners were dead. I should not have used my ult there. I could have used my ult for like Echo or something. Nice. Good job. We win. This is a satisfying win because this is not an easy win. Due to comp, I think maybe this is a little bit rude to say, but I think individually we're much better players and that's why we're winning. But if we're going based on comp, we should have lost. Like, it's a lot easier for their comp to work as opposed to our comp because all they have to do is group and they should win. But notice how they're not. It's partially due to their errors, but it's also a lot to do with how well we're playing. I think my team is actually doing really well. Just the small things that they're doing, like Lee Sin's looking for a good angle to flank on them. It's constantly looking for plays like that. That's really good for us. And now we just look for like, okay, do we want a big reset? Do we want to shove waves? I can go side lane. I'll go side, but they just have to be careful not to engage or get engaged on. The issue with the enemy's team comp is that their engage isn't engaging. They need a good engage from Echo, and he's not looking for the flank, or Camille. She's not looking for the flank enough. If they can engage a fight, they can win a fight, but they're not. All they have to do for their team to work is engage and peel back, but it's not working out for them. I can look for Woo! GG. This was a good game. Wow. 40-minute doozy. Huh. Wow. Alright, who do you think has most damage after this game? Who do you think has most damage after game? Who do you think has most damage after game?